Hi guys, it's me, not a zombie. So look at this. Decided to do a gory, scary Halloween look. And it is easy, cheap, simple for beginners. So if you are interested in doing something zombie-like, especially since Walking Dead is coming back, stay tuned. God, it looks scary. Alright, so the first thing we're going to use is liquid latex. My bottle is kind of dirty. Got it for $14.99. Actually got this a while ago, like 2-3 years ago. But obviously, since Halloween is only once a year, there's so much of it left, and it's in light flesh soft beige. Because most of the time when I use this, I kind of want to use it for like a pale zombie face or something like that. So you just want to apply it in areas where you're planning to have like a wound. Boom! So I had a slight change of mind. Decided to add some liquid latex to my neck, and also all the residue left on this brush, I kind of just wiped it off right there because I didn't want to waste it. Wanted to play around and do something new this time. I actually did a similar look last Halloween, so I kind of know where I'm going to go with this. Alright, so if you feel it and it feels dry, then you are ready for the next step. So I have a fork. I usually used, what is it? Bobby pins in the past, but sometimes it's kind of hard to like move the liquid latex with bobby pins because the ends are rounded. So I really like the fork technique. And what you're doing, you're just kind of gently opening the liquid latex to make it look like a wound. So as you can see with me kind of moving the liquid latex and making holes into it, it looks like my skin is torn. Alright, so moving down, you're just doing the same technique. You'll probably get it after seeing it. Very random. Definitely don't want to make it look like a pattern. And you don't have to be perfect because it's a wound. Next, I'm just going to match the liquid latex to my skin. And I'm just going to use BB cream because I have lots of it and it's a light color. Actually, I'm going to do dots first. This is probably easier to spread everything around. And then like you don't really have to worry about like dark circles or anything because we are going to accentuate that. And then depending how much your costume covers you, you can blend the foundation downwards. I have like a pimple right here. I'm trying to cover it up. Alright, now I have my palette, and it's just like a cheap palette that has a bunch of eyeshadow colors that I can use. This palette is like really damaged. I received it in the mail like a while ago and it's just super damaged. But you can buy these palettes like on eBay. They're everywhere. So, and then I'm just gonna grab a little brush. Okay, so we are going to do some contouring, and like since you're a zombie, you have that kind of greenish, yellowish, purplish skin tone. So I'm just gonna grab like greens, purples, and like this little light pale yellow. So you don't really have to be precise. You can just dab like a bunch of colors. And then start kind of like just doing it around your face, especially around the wounded areas. I love using like purples because it literally looks like there's a bruise on your face. But kind of the more colors and texture you have, the more real it looks. So that is why you can do like some cheek contouring. And then I'm gonna do some deep purples. And like zombies are very skinny and kind of hungry looking. So you kind of want to make your face look more narrow too. And then I have some browns on the bottom, so just grab some of that. I literally just dab like on the whole row of like the browns. So if this was everyday makeup, it would be pretty bronzer, but since this is scary Halloween makeup, it'll look like a bruise. I think the main key to like making this look real is just going crazy with it and like have no precise pattern, just go everywhere. Alright, so with a brush, I'm going to grab some reds. I think this is the reddest red I have on this palette, so I'm just going to grab it. And you are going to start filling in where your wound will be. I feel like I should pull this wound out. So this looks like a big clump. I'm going to pull it out like, where's my liquid latex? You gotta do this fast, it dries so quickly. There. Just want to pull it out a little bit. I feel like it was just a big chunk. There's like a little bit of foundation missing right there, but I'm gonna put my hair down after this, so it'll cover that up. And then you can put like red around this area too. It doesn't have to be just the wound. I feel like the messier you do it, to be honest, the better it'll look, I promise you. So this is gonna be my cause of death. I was ripped to shreds and bitten in the neck, and then became a zombie. All right, and then for a more dramatic effect, I'm gonna grab like a deep purple color. Just kind of added, like, just randomly dab it. Just dab it everywhere. So it looks like after you were bitten, your body bruised. All right, so what do we need? Some darker colors. Probably gonna add like black and brown. It just gives like a lot of texture and realism to it. So black and brown is probably the best like touch-up colors. If you had a flesh wound, it's all not going to be a perfect red or a perfect shade of the same color. It'll be like lots of shades. So it just gives like some depth to everything. I need a mirror with this. Look at this awesome Hello Kitty mirror for my gory tutorial. And also add some contouring. I decided to do black and purple, and I just dipped into this on this side. Alright, I'm gonna have to blend this out now. Just adding some browns. Brown. Alright, I think this looks really good. Now I'm gonna work on the eyes. So primer potion, Urban Decay. We're gonna do some primer on our eyes. I kind of want to do like pretty eyes. Let's do like grays or something pretty. I'm gonna do something pretty on my eyes. Pretty like gunmetal gray color right here. That's what I'm gonna use. This is so pigmented. Okay. And then I'm gonna get some just matte black for the outer edges. It'll be like a simple smoky eye, so nothing crazy. And then we're just gonna do cat eye. Alright, so this is probably it for the pretty part. Now I'm gonna do some like scary dark circles. So I'm gonna take some brown first and just go under the eyes. And then I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit. I actually did this last Halloween and I really liked the way I kind of made it looked. So I'm just gonna recreate this. So just like a thin nose and like hollow eyes. And then grabbing like a black color, kind of add to that. And then grabbing black on my fluffy brush. make it really dark. And then you want to add like a little bit of green and purple and browns, like my other tips, just give it more dimension. If you do only the black, it'll be way too strong. So if you kind of want like a little bit of like a pale lip, I just add like a little bit of a lip stain in the inner part of my lips. Alright, let's zoom out at this. Kind of want to go through with like a shadow brush, the stuff that you blended all the other colors on, and kind of give like your face more texture. Because zombie skin is kind of blotchy. So the more texture there is on your face, like the more real it'll look. It's so creepy. I feel like it doesn't even look like me anymore. Alright, so we are almost done. This is probably the ultimate finishing touch. Oh my god. I opened this earlier, but now it's like dry and tight again. Eek, can't open this. So I bought this a while ago. It is coagulated blood. And this stuff is amazing to like finish up on your Halloween makeup, because it looks so real, like it looks like it's real blood. You just kind of added to your little flesh wounds that we've created earlier. And it literally makes it like look awesome. I got this in Chicago at like a costume 24/7 like huge costume store. So like the normal party stores, I'm not sure if they'll have it or not. It's Mayeron coagulated blood. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Mayeron coagulated blood. And definitely recommend getting this. If you can't find it in store, probably get it online, like order it ahead of time. If you order it now, probably can get it on time too. So, but it just gives like this depth like onto your flesh. It looks like it's real, basically. I think it does anyway. But you have to be careful. I was really messy when using this, so like it got over the rim and stuff, and it's hard to open now. So be really careful when you do get it, and don't abuse it like I do. I'm just messy sometimes. Alright, so this is the final look. So my huge wound right here, this is how I died, and then he became a zombie, a flesh-eating zombie. If you guys try this look out and want to share with me, then feel free to hashtag #AhanBarbie, share with me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. So hope to see a lot of crazy scary pictures soon. Love y'all. Mwah. Bye.